I'll do it on his behalf. Why is this creation? Why? What's... You go up, you go down, you breathe in, you have to breathe out. What? You're awake, you then need to sleep. What? Is that all right? I do it on your behalf?
Brilliant, thank you.
Why? What is the purpose of creation? The question is the purpose of creation, which means this infinitude of varieties, of dualities, of interactions, the good and the bad and the up and the down and the day and the night and the planetaries and the galaxies and beginnings of them, the Big Bang and the big collapse, and why? Why the suffering due to? Is this the right match, the right catch, the right this? Is it halal? Is it haram? Is it going to take me to hell or to paradise? Why? What's all? Well, what answer I have for myself is that the truth, the essence, is nowhere near this zone. This zone of consciousness emanates from a zone of supreme light reality that is so powerful that has to be modified before we can even have an idea of being alive. The power of truth or God is immense. So it has to be modified on earth. Physically, it had to have millions and billions of years for just one factor, the electromagnetic, if you like, power to be reduced through clouds, through dust, through this. It has taken a few billions of years before life could begin on earth. There are parts of the earth that are 3.5 or 4 billion years. There is no trace of life in it. Not a trace of a bacteria or anything. So, the issue is that before this Big Bang, there was an immense power that is beyond the mind to comprehend. And that power had to, in a way, create all of these zones of dilution and veils for it to end up being in a situation that allows this awareness of awareness, life reflecting upon itself, to occur. And that is when life began. Very simple form, either alive or dead. And then it developed, evolved over a few billions of years, and now we have human consciousness, which is very refined at a very high level due to intelligence. It is intelligence which connects the higher with the lower. It's intelligence that connects cause and effect. It's intelligence that gives us the context of space and time. Not now, not this place. You can't do that. And. So, all of these events have been brewing in their own way, self-organizing, and then the theater begins of the creation of this entity with consciousness that is aware of other consciousnesses, the human being, the human mind, the human psyche. So I, you, and he and she have got this double, treble take. That, no, I think he doesn't think the same way, or he doesn't understand this language. We're speaking a language that's foreign, and so it doesn't connect. So the issue is that the soul or the spirit, it is from the highest zone of consciousness, had not been exposed to all of these dualities, all of these different shades of darkness and unreal. Is pure, is divine, before individuation. So the Ruh belongs to a zone of oneness. It has not been experienced, tarnished, challenged, failed by this vagueness of, it's a lie. doesn't know what Allah is. So the creation is for the sake of the ruh. For this entity which is divine, sacred, to be exposed to all of these possibilities that can occur in the zone of earth and lower consciousness. It's for its entertainment, for its exposure. The ruh is from the world of arwah. They don't know any of these things. They don't know deception. They don't know human cleverness and stupidity. All of the other greed. All of the hundreds of despicable traits. They don't know it. Nor do they know also the virtues, because they are in that zone of pure perfection. So they don't know what a virtue is. Generosity. So the ruh had to be brought down to this theater to be exposed to all of that. And now it returns, having seen this other zone of creation, into that pure higher zone of consciousness. That's it. So that's the whole story. Creation is to show the highest zone, the highest entity of what is discernible, which is spiritual, which is rawhani, to see all the possibilities that it had not been exposed to, because it belongs to a zone of pure, sacredness. So creation is there for the closest energy entity to the creator, and that is the ruh.